leg and front leg and combine them with hand techniques. And the reason for that, of course, if you're doing kicks off the back leg, sometimes they can be preempted. You can see them coming. There's more lead time, but off the front leg you'll never see them coming. So what we do in Yun Jung Do, it's not about the patterns, because the Graham Master was the chairman of technique for 22 years in the ITF. He went around the world setting the standards with the ITF patterns that they still teach to this day. What he did was just melt them down to patterns that actually have some sort of practical application. Because I've done ITF, and a lot of the patterns, not that I don't respect the ITF guys, that's great, but a lot of the patterns have got all these miscellaneous moves that have nothing to do with self-defense. It's just either a philosophical calligraphy writing by General Choi. I know how the patterns were formed because I've had one-on-one conversations with years with one of the masters, the living masters of the original Taekwondo, Grandmaster Yun. So I know how General Choi did the patterns. He actually drew calligraphy, and then the masters, they were his students at the time, they just copied the calligraphy on the ground. So that was how he implemented the philosophy with the movements. It didn't have anything to do, in a lot of the cases, nothing to do with actual self-defense application. So what the Grand Master did, he just took out all the miscellaneous bits, kept the personal development separate, and made the patterns a part of just proper reactive self-defense modules. So, and explaining that a little bit more clearly, what we focus on is the individual technique, and the patterns just happens at the end of it. So you break the pattern down into various techniques, and you just hammer those techniques as you would, as a real master would, until they're absolutely solid, and then you put it back into the pattern. You take what I call the DNA out of the pattern, then you put it back in later. But the DNA is what I'm going to show you now. It's basic, but it depends how you do it. So first move, we just do, I usually do 5 front, 5 back and all that. We will just do 3 back, 3 front, 3 combined together. So I'm just going to start off with the back leg front kick and a double punch, right? Just 3. Then you translate that to the lead leg, which they'll never see. The back leg they might catch, but that teaches hip movement. So the lead leg now. Now you combine them all together. So lead leg, punch, back leg, kick. Right, other side do the same thing. Now, when you see how we do the front kick, it's the original snap kick. So it's up under the groin. It's not a kickboxer's push kick, although I know how to do that.